Welcome to GWF Action, June 17th. I'm Trent Lawless.
I'm Basilisk.
And we've got the hottest action in the entire galaxy for you here tonight, fans. We've got 6 huge matches, including our main event, when Slide Jury will take on the Overmaster. Can you believe that matchup tonight, Basilisk?
It's going to be a great one.
Of course, Overmaster should be defending his Galactic Championship, but of course, your boy, Monolith, managed to sneak his way out of defending the title yet again, and thanks to legal technicalities, is still the champion.
Because he's having this feud with Perfect Specimen.
He's the champion for now, of course, because later tonight, the Minister of the GWF has promised to address the Galactic Championship situation, and I can't wait until he hands the title belt over to the Perfect Specimen.
But Monolith has to have a return match.
Oh, so you admit right now that Monolith is not the champion. Okay,
No.
Finally getting you on board.
If he loses his thing, he still gets a return match.
Oh, he already lost his thing twice. He's had his return match and everything. He's lost the title twice. We've also got a huge 6-man tag team match later on. Burning Man and the Gladiators taking on Gina and Castellex. What about Shane and Epoch?
That'll be a good one.
And of course, Tharkus taking on Uritar again. Uritar defending his IP title, the most defended title on GWF Action.
It's like every week we have one of those matches.
Yeah, well, you know what we don't see very often?
What?
Actually, almost never.
What?
Wolf and Lope defending their tag team titles.
I'm starting to see that now.
They could take a lesson from Uritar and actually defend the title belts every now and then. Of course, our opener here, Pride and Bex, continuing this Club 3 battle we've seen lately.
Last week we had a Sir and
Oh, dropped him right on his head.
match.
We've got definitely the scaly technician looking to break Pride's leg there. Of course, Pride's finisher. He's got that Boston Crab maneuver of his, Pride and Prejudice.
Which I think requires a leg.
Definitely going to need his legs to balance properly. But all the talk right now is everybody's excited about finding out the Minister of the GWF what he is going to do about the Monolith Galactic Championship situation. Oh, what a running DDT. Nicely done. I'm betting your boy's going to break down in tears and cry when he has to forfeit the title. What do you think, Basilisk?
He won't have to forfeit the title.
He's definitely forfeiting the title. That's the only thing that's fair to the specimen. You got to be fair to the specimen.
No, we don't.
Oh, he's turning him over into a sharpshooter. Pride trying to beat the submission expert. Oh, and Bex just rolls him right up, right out of nowhere.
We do not have to give the title to the specimen.
Hey, Perfect Specimen earned the title at GWF Perennial 39.
He practically killed in-game.
Well, that's part of the wrestling.
You're not supposed to kill a man.
He didn't kill him. In-game walked away, slowly.
He didn't walk away. You saw we had one of those deathbed things.
Hey, he came back out a few weeks later. He himself acknowledged that the Perfect Specimen should be the champion.
He did not acknowledge that.
Did you not watch the show, fool?
I do. I'm sitting right here.
Well, then you have completely lost your mind. Oh, nice pump handle slam there. In-game acknowledged that he lost and that Perfect Specimen should be the champion. Oh, that could be it. We could have a submission right here. He's got him
So now
locked in
you're
that.
just lying about what happened?
You've been lying from the very beginning, Basilisk. You and Monolith changing every story you've got.
No, we haven't.
Oh, look at this. He's going to the shoulder. I think this is a mistake. He's already had the leg worked up and softened. Nice invert. Oh, belly-to-belly slam there.
Oh.
Overhead release. Almost a belly-to-belly suplex variation there.
And even if Perfect Specimen does get the title, which he won't, he can't beat Monolith in a singles match.
Oh, I think he can. Oh, drops him on his head with that reverse Death Valley driver. Well, this has been a completely competitive match that my partner has ruined by babbling blue chip clothesline.
Death Valley driver.
A roll up, but he's too close to the ropes. He might have had him there. Oh, that capture suplex, that should be it. Oh,
No.
this war continues. You asked me last week about these two teams continuing to fight with each other. The reason they continue to fight is because we can't get a definitive winner between these two. Every match has been incredible in this Club 3 brutal war.
Well, how about we have an every man for themselves war? Depending on what the last man standing, depending on what team he is, that team's better.
Hey, you take it up with the minister of the GWF. I don't make the matches. I just commentate on them.
I'm just saying, we should do that.
Oh, flying clothesline. Now you're suddenly a matchmaker? You can barely put two words together.
I call
Half
it
the time you follow up with a
war.
yep.
I call it war. That's the new match
What,
name.
Mace, Dregs, and Raven? A little Holocaust in there too? That kind of war?
No.
Oh, I don't know what he calls that move, but it looked effective.
It looked
Next
painful.
could be done, and it is. We're gonna have to get word on what Pride's calling that. That was a tremendous move.
Now he's saying the Pledge of Allegiance to Mock Bag.
To mock who?
Bax.
Did you forget the guy's name?
No.
What an incredible opener there. A double knee buster, he's calling that. I have never seen that move before in my career, but wow, an impressive opener there.
Your career hasn't been long. Stop acting like you're like 5 million years old.
Oh, I've been around a while. I've seen some great things, but of course, you know, I still look as young as, well, I look younger than anybody here, you know. I mean,
You don't
look at
look
me.
as young as me.
I definitely look more intelligent, that's for sure. And
No.
up next, we've got another IP title defense. As Uritar will put his title up against Tharkus, a former IP champion. What do you think about this one? Give me some insights here. Earn your money for once,
Is
Basilisk.
This might be Tharkus' return match, so I guess Tharkus has to have this match.
Well,
And not many fans don't want this match.
what do the fans have against Tharkus? The man's fantastic.
Man's weird. The crowds are cheering against him. He's trying to murder us all. Quick, hide before he gets us.
He's got nothing to do with me. Tharkus likes me, you
No.
little chicken.
He's going to get us all.
Tharkus told me that he likes me, but you, he thinks you're a freak. Now,
I'm
you know
not
how
a freak.
bad you got to be that guy for Tharkus to call you a freak?
Maybe he should look at himself in the mirror.
Here comes Uritar. You know, I would expect that this match will be a conflict of styles. You already see the size advantage for Tharkus. Tharkus is going to want to keep the match slower pace, more ground and pound style offense, some slams, some punches. Uritar, of course, is going to want to move around the ring. Yeah, he's not going to want to do a test of strength with Tharkus. That's not going to end well for him. Oh, he gets him with that bulldog. 2 fingers right to the eye.
That's
He stole
what
that from me.
Last night you said that if you became a wrestler, you'd call yourself the King Poker and you would just poke people in the eyes.
It's the most effective move. I don't care if you're Monolith, End of Days, Uritar, Witness. Everybody's got eyes. Well, I guess Scourge has just got one. But you got to see somehow nice low blow there that Mr. Judgment decides he doesn't care about.
You don't have to see. What happens if you lose your eyes?
Well, then you're not going to be very good in a wrestling ring. I can promise you that. We've had a lot of different wrestlers. We've had people with different disabilities, but I don't recall ever having a blind wrestler. If we did, I don't think he would last very long.
He might have got the Galactic Championship.
How is he going to see his way to a Galactic Championship?
Because maybe he had... I don't know.
Yeah, you just sit there and think about what you're saying, Basilisk. Well, you are just stealing the GWF's money right now on these commentary jobs, aren't you?
No, I'm earning my money. My paycheck says I get 100 big bucks.
What are bucks? And you only get 100 Galactinotes? My goodness. The GWF, I guess you get what you pay for here. Wow, what a terrible salary.
How's that terrible?
I tell you what, that is no surprise to me. I'd say you getting 100 is probably twice what you're worth.
Let's see. You only get 100.
Oh, I'd never tell you what I make. It'd just make you cry. Almost as much as you're going to be crying when the perfect specimen takes takes Monolith's Galactic Championship.
Wait,
that's right.
GWF has the Galactic Championship? You never told me.
That's right. Coming up, as we just found out, Monolith and the perfect specimen will meet in a 3-match series with the Galactic Championship on the line. And the first match in that series will take place next week. Live here on GWF Action, Monolith will defend his Galactic Championship against the perfect specimen. I don't think it's the right decision. The Titan should be the champion right now, but at least the man gets 3 shots at Monolith to get his title. You gotta think that favors the perfect specimen in this series.
It might, but Monolith's a big dude.
Monolith might be a big guy, but the perfect specimen beat him at GWF Perennial 39.
That's only because he knocked out his name. He wanted to go for Monolith.
Well, well, I tell you what, Mr. Judgment has let oh, step up Scorpion, suicide kick.
He's going too.
Oh, a lot of low blows from Tharkus, and I don't think Eurotar could capitalize in time. If he hits it again, it's going to be over. But your boy Monolith, speaking of over and over championship reigns, Monolith is going to be over next week when the perfect specimen defeats him. 1, 2, 3 in the center of the ring for the Galactic Championship.
You won't beat him in the center of the ring.
And you know what?
Anywhere in the ring.
Even if the perfect specimen loses, he's got 2 more chances.
You won't waste those 2 chances.
What a fantastic... It's almost as good as giving the perfect specimen the title that he richly deserves.
He's just wearing like $1,000 Galactic suit.
Puts the overmatch. Oh, big kick right to the face.
It only takes me 2 days to earn that much.
The Overmaster, of course, is the one who really gets screwed out of this deal. Another kick there. But they can't all be winners.
You're not a winner. You get as
You
much
got
money
that
as
right.
I do.
I am not a winner as long as I'm on this commentary team with you, sir. Tharkus going for the title. Tharkus, after a blatant low blow, picks up the win and is now a 2-time IP champion.
Yeah, well, he's not even a 1-time Galactic. And
But
neither is
the perfect specimen will be come next week. What an incredible match and a change of championship. Wow. Who would have thought that, as Tharkus continues to step up his game. A fantastic win for Tharkus. Humanity's Nightmare back on top of the IP circuit again. If this was Monolith, of course, he'd be crying and whining to somebody and getting his title back. But what can you do?
He doesn't cry and whine.
For the most part, our wrestlers are adults who accept their losses. Monolith could learn a lesson from it, but he'll learn his lesson next week here in the ring when he faces the perfect specimen for the Galactic Championship. What a match that is going to be. Admit it. Even if you don't like perfect specimen, even if you are the biggest mark for Monolith, even you have to admit that is a tremendous match.
It'll be a pretty good match.
And it'll be even better when perfect specimen and Monolith. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, that match, that's going to be a really good match.
It'll be even better when perfect specimen defeats Monolith and takes the title.
It'll be even better when perfect specimen does not beat Monolith.
And here we
get
are
the title.
With our Epoch vs. Shane match. We've seen what I would call 2 upsets. I would term both of those, Pride's victory and Tharkus' win, as upsets. Can Epoch go for the trifecta and defeat the Wyoming Outlaw, a former Galactic champion in his own right?
But he was in the Galactic Championship match. For people who have never been the Galactic Championship. Oh no, he's not a Galactic Champion.
Epoch is not a Galactic champion. Shane is a Galactic champion. Basilisk, what are you doing today? Have you been drinking or something?
No!
I mean, you are doing a terrible job here. Focus on the action, sir.
I am.
Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know who else is hearing what's being told them? Oh, take it outside, Shane. Beat him up outside in the crowd.
Who is?
Wolf and Lope, the former tag team champions, and I love it. What a decision from the minister of the GWF. to strip the Predators of the tag team titles.
Why would he do that?
Because they haven't defended them in the last 30 days. They continue to duck challengers. So now that the Predators aren't defending the titles and Wolf wants to call out the Minister, I love it. The Minister of the GWF stripping Wolf and Lope of the tag team titles.
And who has the title now?
Nobody has the titles. As the Minister said, if Wolf and Lope want to earn them back, they can start earning them later here tonight as they take on, team by team, the other tag teams in the GWF, starting with Demolition.
They're fighting Demolition tonight?
What have you even been here?
Yeah.
Do you watch the monitor or do you just stare at the crowd? Are you trying to find somebody as ugly as you are?
I'm not ugly. You're ugly.
How dare you, sir? I would never call you ugly.
You just did call me ugly.
Well, then I guess I'm correct. Oh, eye for eye, that's gonna be it. Oh,
Nope.
Only Epoch's giant head can stop that. Oh, and he hits him again with eye for eye. That's gotta be it. 1, 2. Wow. Shane might have found his mortal nemesis here. Epoch and that giant head took 3 eye for eyes to go down.
Wow.
But ultimately, Shane walks away the winner.
Yep.
Yep. That was good commentary there, buddy.
Yeah. Now it's time for